Right, so the first one, SAS. You've got the two sides and the angle wedged in between. You should have something on your study sheet that tells you SAS, I got to use this formula, right? In this case, it's m squared, right? You go 35.8 squared plus 27.4 squared minus 2 times the first one times the second one times cosine of the only angle that you have, 29. So if you have everything exactly like this, you get a mark already, just for having substituted everything the way it's supposed to be. Next, you type all of this in one shot, right? Most of you can do that with your calculators. It saves you a lot of time. So I need to see this for half a mark. I need to see the square root taken at some point and that value. And then to get another half mark is the, I want to see the final answer, right? So 1 half half, so that's how you get your 2 marks there. Next, you recognize that this one is side, 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 right? That's cosine law. There's no pair, side, side, side. It wants angle Z. We want this angle right here. How about you do this? When you do a side, 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 determine which angle you're trying to solve, then travel out. This is the one you're gonna use as your subtracting side, right? So it's gonna be 70.4 squared plus 83.2 squared minus 65.6 squared. So that is the important thing. If this is wrong, we're gonna take off a full mark today, okay? That there needs to be that 65.6 because it tells me, right, that you're trying to solve for the angle across from it, right? So that's what goes there. The denominator, you've got 2 times the first side times the second side. Okay? And then you do the top separately. Don't do this all in one shot. I would not do that if I were you. 75, 75.04. And the bottom is 11, 714, 56. Okay? So let's go back to the breakdown. I'll give you a full mark for correct substitution. Like if it looks exactly like this, you get a full mark. That being said, if you get this wrong, today I would take off a full mark. Okay? Now the second mark is for the work. You get that. I ran out of room, so I'm going to divide this. You get 0.646 and so forth. Angle Z is found by going cosine inverse of that. So angle Z is 49.71. Okay, so you get another mark for all that work that leads up to the final answer. Another one, angle F. It looks like it's obtuse, but don't let that fool you. Figure out for sure. You travel out. This is the number that we're going to subtract. It's side, 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 by the way, right? We know it's cosine law. So let me just do this real quick here. So we're going to go 3.5 squared plus 2.4 squared minus 4.9 squared. 2 times 3.5 times 2.4. The numerator gives me a negative, right? Negative 6. Denominator is 16.8. I did see a lot of you with a negative 6. That's exactly what I want to see. So today, you get a mark for setup, and you get a mark for having that negative there. Okay? Next, cosine of f. If you divide this, you get negative 0.357 something. Angle F is found by going cosine inverse of negative 357 something. Angle F is 110.92. Okay. So you're going to get another mark for the work. So you get 1 mark for setup, 1 mark for having that negative, and then another mark for the actual work and the final answer. So you've got 2, 2, that's 4, and 3, that's 7 so far. So if you only did these 3 questions on this page, you get 7 already. And then we'll do the last one, which is worth 2 marks as well. Go ahead and write it down if you can. So here, you're going to get an extra mark for figuring out this third angle. So this adds up to 60, which means that this is 120, right? So you get a mark for the 120, a full mark for that. Then you realize you have a pair. So we're going to go sine of 120 over 11.5. If you want to solve for side x, this one, you need to take the angle across from it. Okay, so it's sine of 40 over x. You're going to get another mark for the setup there. And I'm running out of room here, so I get to a shortcut. So I'm just going to give you the answer. I actually don't know what it is because I made it up, right? So 11.5 times sine of 40 divided by sine of 120. That's 8.54. 8.54 kilometers. So here again, a mark for the 120, a mark for the correct setup, meaning if you chose 20 as the degrees here, you lose a full mark. I need to see 40 here. And then a mark for the work leading up to the final. So this is worth 3. D is worth 3 marks. 3 and 7, that's out of 10, right? Total, absolute, overall total is 10. So out of 10, there we go. Go ahead.